I'm going to be making a fruit cake today. And this one's going to take a bit because we have to work on it over the next several weeks. I've already measured out all of the ingredients, and description box so that you know what everything is and how to make everything. Now, just a note, the dried fruit, I bought a big bottle of it at Costco, and I also added 2 cups of maraschino cherry chopped and green cherry chopped. So I've creamed the butter. I hope you can see that. And now I'm going to start adding the other ingredients. Okay, batter's all done. Now we're going to start adding the dry fruit. Just add a little bit at a time. Which the dry fruit has the brandy that was soaking in it since yesterday afternoon. Now I'll just fold this in. There we go. Alright, so it's all in there. It's all stirred together. And now we're just going to pour it into the bundt pan and put it in the oven. After I'm done spooning it in, I will make sure it's all evenly spread. Okay, now we need to bang this down several times so that everything falls into the creases and folds, and it gets rid of any bubbles, air bubbles. Okay, we're back. The cake is done cooking or baking. It took 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, it took 2 hours and 45 minutes. Okay. Here's the fruit cake. It took 2 hours and 45 minutes to bake. I've punctured some holes in the top for the brandy. I've put about a 1/4 cup of brandy in there. I just used my temperature probe to make the holes in the top of the cake. Okay, that's all that we did. Made some holes all the way around. Now, in here, this bowl, just a small bowl, I've cut a piece of cheesecloth, and now I'm going to add some brandy because we have to soak the cloth before wrapping it on the cake. Okay, I put about a 1/4 cup of brandy in the bowl. I've soaked it all in. The cloth is good and wet. Now I'm going to spread the cloth over the counter so that we can put the cake on it. I've unfolded the wet, brandy-soaked cloth. It's spread over the counter the best that I could do. And now I'm going to attempt to put the cake on it. When I first took the cheesecloth out of the bag, I completely unfolded it. Then I kind of refolded it so that I can soak it. And then took my time and unfolded it the best that I could. that's that. I got the cheesecloth around the cake. Here's my platter. I sort of pushed the cake carefully onto the cheesecloth, but just a very little bit of the cake got stuck. Only some stuff on the bottom that was moist. So that's not too concerning. Now I'm going to wrap it in, well, you can use saran wrap or wax paper or something like that, and then we're gonna put tin foil over that. Okay, I put a piece of wax paper over the top of the cake, or around the entire cake I should say. I'm going to get some tape and I'm going to tape it down right about here just to keep it down. Then I'm going to put another piece over the opposite sides of it. I've wrapped up the cake and taped it all down. I just used normal Scotch tape. Put tape here and there like you would a gift. Now I'm going to wrap it in tin foil. It's now wrapped in the tin foil. I happen to have heavy duty tin foil here. I really like that. It's great. It's much larger packages, wider, for wrapping things easily. But you can just use normal tin foil. Now I'm going to put it into the cake caddy. So now I'm going to put it into the cake caddy that I bought today for storing the fruitcake. I actually got it on half price at Walmart for $9. I'm going to have my husband store it down the basement for me and bring it up once a week so that I can baste the cake and re-soak the cheesecloth if necessary in brandy and brush it with brandy once a week for the next 6 weeks.